If you want to open packs or own a team like this, then go and get your coins from UT Coins for You down in the description, an instant automated coin delivery service, and use code CAPGUN for 5% off at checkout. You're right guys, it's Capgun Tom here, and welcome to episode number 34 of the Road to Real. Now let's kick things off by going into our trade pile. We've sold most of the stuff from the last episode, but not everything. You can see we've still got 2 Jesse Rodriguez's and an Inform Hummels, as well as a team of the season Immobile as well. So haven't sold everything, but we are sitting on 1.857 million coins, which isn't too bad. You can see the Courtois sold, bought him for like 325k and sold him for like 385, so a nice 40k profit on him, which is very, very decent and very tasty indeed. Now you can see we're starting off a brand new season in Division 1. Hopefully we're going to do some damage, and I decided to make some changes before this because obviously we signed Cruz in the last episode. I was like, I miss Modric being in the team, so I'm going to put Modric in, take out Khedira. Maybe that's going to leave us a little bit unbalanced at the back because obviously Khedira is kind of defensive, Cruz and Modric quite both attacking, so we're going to have to see how it works out, but fingers crossed the passing ability that they're going to bring to the team, both of them, will mean that we will be able to score a lot more goals and maybe create more exciting games rather than trying to play defensively. Anyway, start this game off. Oh my god, fantastic goal from Bale. Probably the best of the episode. Sorry to ruin it, but it was an absolutely beautiful sort of like Berber spin, and then just smashes it in with his left foot. Really nice goal. We score with Benzema. He goes through, and then again Benzema through. Lovely work from Di Maria there to actually hold the ball up, make the space to get the pass through, and yeah, we make it 3-0. And I was like, okay, game's over. But actually, that's when it all started to kick off. Everything went crazy on the 90th minute. You can see that he actually goes through with Cavani. Terrible defending from Pepe, but you know, that's Pepe for you. He does make a lot of very bad mistakes, and you can see that we end up scoring one as well to make it 4-1. Gareth Bale going through, and yeah, we win 4-1, which isn't a bad result actually. Pretty happy with that, and we start off the division with a win, which is exactly how we want to start it. Now we've managed to sell the Inform Hummels. We've still got the 2 Jesse Rodriguez's and the Immobile as well. Hopefully they'll be sold before the end of the episode, but we're going to have a look at the player stats. Jesse Rodriguez still at the top with 74 goals. Soon Ronaldo will catch him, but it's taken so long considering how short a period we used Jesse Rodriguez for. Obviously we used him in the lower division, so he scored a lot more goals, but it's taking absolute eternity to catch up with his goal total and overtake him. Anyway, enough about Jesse Rodriguez and how many goals he scored. Let's get into another game. We're coming up against, well, it's a legend BPL hybrid. You can see that he's got Paulo Futre in there. He's got Paoletta. He's got Shevchenko. He's got Hagi. So quite a decent front line. But then his defence, I didn't think was all that special. So I was like, you know what, we can score some goals here. And you can see that from the corner, we actually don't manage to score it. We try and get the ball back in. I'm holding the ball well here. Almost lost it there. Play it into Sergio Ramos, who's actually still up front. He tries to get a shot off here. Good block from his defender. That might have actually ended up in the back of the net if it wasn't blocked. But you can see this is what Sergio Ramos can bring to the team, and what he also takes away from the team, because he will stay forward from corners and stuff. He won't go back and track back immediately to try and defend. He'll try and stay up and score. So maybe that's something I've got to try and exploit from corners and stuff. Make sure that I get the ball and score it. We did end up conceding to Paulo Futre, probably the smallest player on the pitch heading it in. But fortunately for me, the player that actually gave Paulo Futre the assist, Felipe Luis, ends up doing a terrible header backwards, and Bale ends up capitalising and scoring it. So that was pretty nice, and I was pretty happy with that, because again, we win 2-1. Wasn't the most convincing of results, but again, we do take down the full 3 points. So we're now perfect in this division so far from our first 2 games. Now we've managed to sell both Jesse Rodriguez, the team of the season Immobile. We've also bought a Socrates there that we're listing up to 230k. Done a whole load of trading. Picked up a couple of team of the season Cahills. Can't believe how much he's going for. He's going for even more now. But look, we paid 336 for him, listing up for 365, and he actually sells pretty much instantly. I actually bought 2 team of the season Cahills in this trading session. The second one I ended up listing up for more because of how quickly it sold. Now there's a Pepe there that we sold for 100. Well, we bought for 103, listing up for 115. I went back and looked at our Pepe. We actually bought him at the start of this series 30k. 30,000 coins, and he's up to 115. There's some profit there, but you know, it just shows how much the market is going up overall throughout all of the players. You can see that one player has just sold, and that is the Cahill. Next player that we're going to list up is this team of the season Toprak. We bought him for I think 85,000 coins, listing up for 94-ish. maybe a little bit more, 94, 93, 94, 95, there you go, 95k we're going to list him up for. We've also got a Ridgewell here. Obviously I wanted to buy him because I thought the MLS tournament was coming out. Hasn't come up yet, so don't know whether he's going to sell all that quickly, but fingers crossed his price will go up because he is a MLS silver, and obviously people are going to want a quick centre back. Also got Javinho there. We've got another Cahill as well. We picked him up for, I think, again, 330 something K, 335. Because the other one sold so quickly, I'm listing up for an extra 3k, so I'm listing up for 368 to make that a little bit of extra profit. We've also got a Khedira here that we bought for 120, listing up for 132. Remember, we did buy our Khedira for about 100k, and he actually went down to about 80k at one point as well. And then our final player is this Krul that we picked up for 108k, listing up for 118. You can see that Cahill and Socrates have both already sold. We sold him for 365 and 230 respectively, so that's pretty good. And now the trading is done. We'll have to wait until the next episode to see what else sells. But we're going to dive into our final game of the episode. Look at this team. He's using an interesting one. BPL team, not your traditional sweat team. He does have Juve in there. He does have Townsend, the non-upgraded version of Townsend. He's got Klein at right back, which is a strange decision. So some interesting players in there. And I thought, you know what, we can exploit this. And we got a free kick early on. And after a bit of acrobatic work from Ronaldo, we end up scoring. You always want to take those sort of like free kicks and swing them into the edge of the penalty box. Maybe not the edge of the penalty box, but the edge of the 6-yard box, because anything can happen there, and quite often you end up scoring. Now we managed to make it 2-0 after David Luiz made a mistake, but unfortunately for me, after all my hard work in the first half of getting, you know, 2 goals up, he ends up scoring 2 goals in 2 minutes to make it even to go into half-time. I was like, oh damn, going in at half-time, having to come back out and do it all again. You can see here we get down the wing with Benzema. Benzema crosses it in, there's Ronaldo, and Ronaldo managed to pop that one into the back of the net. I think I switched to a 4-4-2 formation for the end of this game. The 4-4-2 is my strongest formation, so wanted to sort of give myself a better chance. Maybe it's the 4-1-2-1-2. You can see there Cruz playing cam, Ronaldo's up front, and we actually got a goal from Cruz, which is his first goal for the team ever since we signed him, which is awesome. He got it from a corner there to actually make it 4-2. The guy rage quits out, gives us the win. 3 points in the bag. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. There'll be another episode out on Thursday. Make sure you like the video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. But other than that, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I will see you all next time.